Microphone turned on. Kato chess, always well prepared. So we're 813. We're 800. We're facing a 812. If you notice, we got new colors and new sounds. New pretty colors, new pretty sounds. This is our these are gonna be like our sub 1000 colors and sounds. I think every time I go up, I'm gonna do new colors and sounds. So we are gonna be playing Scotch Gambit per usual. I'm gonna be helping you guys get out of the hell of 800 elo. Terrible place to be, really. So now we can push the pawn. I think I'm gonna castle first though. This is our plan. This is a silly goose move by our opponent. He is gearing up for something kind of nasty. As soon as the pawn moves, the knight could jump in. Basically, he wants to try and mate us on this square somewhere down the line, but I don't foresee that happening. What I foresee happening though is takes, and then I go here and then he resigns. That's crazy. That's crazy. Beating 800s is easy. Maybe that'll be the title of the video. We didn't even need to think. Listen, if you are 800 or even anywhere near 800, this should just be automatic. You shouldn't even have to think when you see something like this. Okay, now we just need to find a way to end it. I respect our opponent for not resigning. I think the first thing I'm going to do is I want to start targeting things right away. So even though you normally shouldn't move your queen so early in the game, we're looking to target some stuff. So I could take this, but then he goes here defended by the knight. I don't really have enough pieces to be gambling like that. I don't think it would be smart. That's just me. So I'm gonna hyper focus on this pawn for one move. I'm assuming he's going to do something to discredit this. Maybe even something as simple as d5 could be fine, but then we just go here and block this pawn. No big deal. So really fun way to lose in these types of positions though is to take your foot off the gas and then hang your queen somehow. And then suddenly you're down material, because to be honest right now we're really only up 2 points of material. So now I'm starting to look at lines that would work in my favor. So if we go here, he goes here, and then we got to figure out what we're doing. We can't go back because we get forked. So still, like, think about what could happen if you do certain things. Wait, what did I say? Did I just say something that didn't even make sense, actually? Yeah, that's actually an impossible move because the queen's there. So let's just pretend like I didn't say that at all. So we need to develop some pieces, though. And I would really like to get rid of this pawn with development with the knight. Okay. That shouldn't matter either. Yeah, this guy's just trading down material, which is really not what he should be focusing on. Let's see. Where do we want to put our bishop? I really like our bishop staring down this way. So I think what we're gonna do... is... I want to give a check first. And then I want to get my bishop out. And I just want to have both sides of the board tied down. Now I could do this and provoke this. I don't know if it really does anything. So I'm just not going to do that, and I'm looking for this. Okay, so he castles, so it doesn't even matter anyway. Alright. So we have lots of ideas. We don't want to get back ranked either, just something to keep in mind. I do believe we have this move. And I'm not 100% sure how he stops this move. I have a feeling he's going to do this and then just get mated. It would be kind of funny. Both squares are mate. Props to this guy for at least trying to put up a fight, though. What would be insane is if my king was like, let's say this pawn wasn't here and my king was here. and he goes here, I would take. He could come with check and win my queen, but that's neither here nor there. I don't even know why I bothered to say that. It actually contributed 0% to the video. Yeah, so if we notice, I have 6 minutes and 54 seconds and I'm completely winning. And this guy has used less time than I have. And is losing. So, funny. He kind of is going for what I did just mention, but there's no discoveries. I don't, my king is on a light square, or a dark square, and his bishop is a light square bishop. So, mate is inevitable now. There's really nothing he can do. I can just pre-move this. Why didn't I pre-move this one? Idiot. Stupid. Why am I so stupid? It's made anyway here pretty quickly, but how dumb. Why didn't I just pre-move this one? I mean, that was just stupid. So dumb. Anyway, we're just gonna play clean up here and mate our good friend. This is kind of a cool tactic. It's called a distraction tactic. So you drag the king out. And I think that actually maybe that's the most valuable part of this whole video, was that move right there. Because obviously you could just trade the queen and win with the bishop, but why give yourself the headache when you could just keep the queen and get rid of the rook? Can't believe I screwed up that pre-move. I mean, I definitely can believe it. I'm impulsive and occasionally inaccurate. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna not stalemate, and we're gonna make a new queen. I don't know why this guy isn't resigning. I mean, oh, he wants to talk. He did this. There we go. I can't believe I... Stupid. 90.1% accuracy. 3 Mississippis. I thought it was just the one. Where are the Mississippis at? We had lots of best moves. Oh, it's where my pre-moves were. Wait, did I miss mate again? Oh my god. Well, I'm sure we'll see that in the comments. Moving on. Moving on, we're gonna do a Caro Kann. This is gonna be great. Also, is this music a little too loud? Let's turn that down a little bit. God bless. Like breaking my ears in half. Every time I do a video, I noticed either get myself into a risky position because I stop like thinking in the middle game, or I just straight up miss something. I don't know if you guys see the same thing happening for yourselves, but it kind of drives me nuts. So now what we're gonna do is we're not even gonna take right away. We're going to pin the bishop to the queen. And then when they attack us, then we take. Okay? And I almost never see this recapture. I mean, in my rating, I typically see that. So now we're gonna take, and then we're gonna go here. And, you know, Another thing to think about is how do you take in with the queen instead of the pawn? Whenever there's a pawn on e5, I almost always end up going g6. It just like stops any nonsense from happening, or at least prolongs it to some degree. So now what do we want to do? It looks like he wants to attack, so I mean, go here, here, back, here, here, takes. There's gotta be something better. I really just, you know what I should be doing? I should just be going here and focusing on this pawn. Just using my brain. He wants to attack down here. Now, as a Caro Kann player, I remember this used to really make me scared back in the day. Because in the Caro, it's like you have a slow attack. Usually. It's not so immediate. So when people start attacking, you know, really quickly, it's easy to get worried. So now, whether this is the best move or not, the move that I want to play is this. Because thinking logically, he's probably going to play here. I'm going to have to move my queen, and then he's going to win this pawn. So very important. Whenever you take this pawn, you want to get your queen out immediately. You don't want to hang out in the house that you just robbed. This seems like a very bad move. That's a very poor move. All right, now we're just gonna start focusing the this beast right here, and I don't know why I didn't. Why did I not play this? Is this okay? All right, doesn't matter either way. Right, but now we're just gonna shut it all down. Like it doesn't even matter. I think he has to move the horse. Or he could play here though. That's very possible, in which case we would just go here and castle. But our main objective here is to win this pawn. That's what we want to do. Alright, and then we're gonna go here, so if he takes, we're still keeping an eye on this pawn. What we have to be mindful of is after we castle, if we even choose to castle, which we will, we have to watch out for moves like this, and this. That's what we have to be careful of. That is not gonna get it done. Because we're just gonna castle. I think he was hoping to win one of the knights, because the knight wouldn't have been able to jump backwards because it was pinned to the bishop, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Well, all right, this guy's a day late and a dollar short. His attack is too slow. This is the pawn that he should be pushing. We're gonna win this pawn, and it's gonna be a GG here pretty quickly. I think I'm actually gonna take, whoa, I'm not gonna take with the horse, because then, oh yes I am, because that doesn't matter, and he has to move this anyway. All right, so let's see here. How do we want to do this? We can go take, and then what can he do back? Anything scary? Anything scary if we take this? Not that I see. Okay, we're just gonna go for it. We also really want to keep this in mind too. Okay, he takes, really. Am I missing something? I don't think I'm missing anything. I think we're just about to win all the pawns. Yeah, he was too all over the place, this guy. He should have like had an idea and gone for it. I mean, the Caro idea is pretty straightforward. Like, you want to like win these pawns, and then you're just the home run after that. Really curious what he's gonna play here. I mean, there's like no good moves. I mean, other than there's nothing. I mean, there's just nothing. This is completely. This has to be like +8. I mean, there's checks all over the board. The knight's coming in. The great bishop. This knight can't even move. Well, now he can. Now we just take with check. I mean, what's he do? He has to block. Or no, he could go back. He could go back. And I guess we just come in with our knight. Our knight's gonna look really happy on one of these squares. The only thing actually, now that I'm considering it, is I am allowing his knight to get active. Yeah, I think I should just take that knight. I'm kind of nervous about that knight getting too hippity hoppity, you know what I mean? I don't want him to hip hop and not be able to stop. Okay, now I wanted to play this, but then this. This is loose. I could go here, but then he can take. So maybe what I do is I shoot out of the way first. Because this could get ugly if I'm not accurate. This is actually kind of a fun position. This pawn's hanging. Oh, this could get real fucking dangerous. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna go for this. I'm gonna go for this now. And if he goes here, I'm just gonna play this. I'm looking for this fork. If he gets too greedy, I mean, it's gonna be bad for him. He can't get greedy here. This is an interesting game, in my opinion. This is a fun game. I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff that I just completely missed and overlooked, but I think this is totally worth it. Wow. Wow, what a move. But then we just take the pawn? And if he goes here, obviously we could just take twice. No, this pawn. I don't really care about this pawn. I used to care about this pawn. I don't care about it anymore. I probably should though. But this is still in the air. But then if this, but then we take anyway with check. And then he can't recapture. So yeah, it's looking like this is almost for sure going to be my next move. And if he goes there, ooh, he got greedy. All right, buddy got greedy. Buddy got greedy. Let's see what happens. That would have been more beneficial for him, I think, earlier in the game. Yeah, there is that, isn't there? I could go here, give him a check, and then win this anyway. I mean, I'm just assuming he's gonna go here, but this is dying for free. But the game's still not over. Still probably important to keep our foot somewhat on the gas. All right, so he's just getting mated instead. That's crazy. I'm not gonna play him again. I feel like that was a pretty good game. I feel like that was fun. I wonder if there was anywhere we were like losing. I guess the commenters will let us know.